You know, the kind of thing that annoys me is when a Prime Minister can't even control his country properly. Like, we having these problems because the government have let these problems happen. And this is why people are refusing this digital ID. You know, it's like an app on your phone, or a chip in your hand, or a chip on your forehead. You know, it's funny because I was talking about this chip about the other week. Put a video on it on YouTube and then Facebook about this chip, or digital ID, whatever. And you know, yesterday I talked about we all need a petition to not let it happen. So it's funny because I went home yesterday and 144,000 people have signed a petition not to go ahead with it. Don't want it. And you know what, I don't blame them. You can't force us, you know, like I said on my previous video, we're not robots. You know, we don't get told what to do, you know, and it's not like someone says, oh yeah, go here, go there, do this, do that, and you go, okay, sorry, you know what I mean? Like, we're not robots, man. We're human beings. We're not machines, innit? And now the Prime Minister of the government are, you know what I mean, like, they're not even, they just don't know, they don't understand why we're like this, why we're protesting, or the beginning to understand it. They didn't know why. Well, hang on a minute, where have you been? Where have you been when all these protests are going on? Where have you been when, you know what I mean, like, people are rising up and noticing the truth and coming to Christianity? Where have you been hiding in your bunker? You know, totally oblivious to what is going on in the world, in your own country. You know, you're the Prime Minister supposed to be running the country, or supposed to be run. But not letting criminals, murderers, you know, the terrorists into your parliament, you know, Hamas leaders and all that. This is why we're rising up. This is why there's so many protests. And I tell you what, right? No one would know the truth about these things if it weren't for Tommy Robinson putting up all these protests and the marches in London and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? His documentary called X, which got shut down because it spoke a lot of truth about what the media and the government have been hiding. So if it weren't for him putting all this stuff out, you know, then people wouldn't even know about what the media are hiding. And I praise God for working in Tommy, and Tommy to put out this protest. Truth is to be heard. Truth is to be spoken. And we have freedom of speech to speak our truth and to speak our mind and to speak our thoughts. Because if we don't, then violence is going to come towards you. Violence is going to come to you no matter what. So we speak a bit of truth, yeah, we may get persecuted, we may get silenced, you know, we put the silence or silenced. So be it, you know what I mean? Truth is to be heard. The government all telling lies all the time. We know the truth, we stand for the truth, and we stand for our ground. And I noticed the other day that our British court have accepted jihad in this country. Jihad in this country. I mean, come on. Where's the knowledge here? Where's the common sense? Do we need this in it? Have we been asked for this in this country? No, we haven't been asked for it. It's been forced upon us. So we have to go their way, or we get our, you know. No, I will not stand for that. I'm not following a guy who's going to tell me if I don't commit to his religion, then I'm going to get my throat cut. No. I'm a Christian. I'll stand for God. And I'll be with God no matter what. And that guy who chased that man down the street because he burnt a Quran, he got let off the other day. Walked free. There was a guy who was at one of the schools the other week. He got arrested. Guess what? He got let out. He went to another school. Then the exact same thing. Because our government is so soft, they let these people go. But when you speak a bit of truth, you get locked up for a few months or a few years. But if you go and commit a crime like that, like groom a girl, or, you know, go and kill someone or stuff like that, yeah, you get let go. How does that make sense, man? This is our government. So soft and so corrupt. It's communism. It's communism, man. You know, it's kicking off over France, communists and the police. It's going to end up here soon. The West, you know, Britain, America, we're all going to face what the Easter faced. We're all going to get it. But we must stand strong, we must stand courageous, and we must stand in faith and in truth. And those who believe in God and follow God must stand there with the full armour of God in truth. And we must fight. We must fight against this, but not with, our fight is not against flesh and blood. It's against principalities, it's against powers, it's against the governments, it's against authorities. By truth and words. Not by swords or guns or knives and stuff like that, or hammers or whatever. No. Your mouth. We speak the truth. That's how we win this battle. By speaking the truth. We need a move. We need a movement. And the threats are getting towards schools as well, with kids and stuff like that. There need to be protection on the schools. They need to come hard on it. The schools need to be warned of this. Or they need to open their eyes and just say, look, we need protection on our schools. We need protection of our in our streets to protect these kids. And if they don't, then the schools get shut down. Or we just don't take our kids to school. Then we get a fine for it. And then we get persecuted. Well, I would rather get persecuted. I would rather go to prison and pay a fine than send my kids to go to school and have their heads cut. That's what I would rather. I'd rather keep my kids home and safe and get a fine and me go to prison for it. My kids' safety is more important than sending them to school and putting them in danger. I'm a father of 5 children, 2 daughters and 3 sons. I have a missus at home, I have a family, I have a church family, I have God. That's all I have. So where's this going to end up then? Where's this country going to end up? Wherever it ends up, however it ends up. But we must not walk these streets in fear because of our government filling us with lies and threats and stuff like this on our streets. We must not live in fear. We must live fearless. Because God didn't give us a spirit of fear. He gives us a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. My mind used to be clouded with all these evil, nasty thoughts. People talking to me in my head, telling me I'm not worthless, telling me I'm this, telling me I'm that, telling me I'm disgusting. When I came to Christ, I gave my life to Christ, right? My mind has been so clear now. So clear. No headaches. So clear, man. This is what the power of God does. And we must stand by Him. Not by the government, not by this world, not by people. We must stand by God. And God alone. Because if He is with us, who can be against us? And if He is for us, what can stand against? Maybe I word that wrong, but that's true. You know, it's true. God is always there with us, and He's there for us. And He never leaves us nor forsakes us. And He loves us no matter what. So be careful out there, people. Just be careful out there. This digital ID, whatever, just, nah, I won't take it. God bless you all.